Greetings and salutations, and welcome to Top 3 Thursday. Yes, indeed. Putting my little 2 cents in this particular video series that is brought to us by the Horror Man and Horrific Nightmare GM. Yes, indeed. And a lot of people participate in this. Most frequently, the one that I see is Mr. Dan in Horror. He also does his entries in this series, and I've only done once. And dumbass that I am, I forgot to shout out the Horror Man and Horrific Nightmares GM, because I'm an idiot. So I apologize for that. But the subject of this week is favorite found footage. Yes, indeed. And that's a subject that I wanted to talk about and share my favorite found footage entries. And the first one that I wanted to talk about is Paranormal Activity. Yes, indeed. A lot of people, I've heard, say that this is boring as sin. A crappy movie. Other people might say it's as good as the Blair Witch Project. A hot take, I'm going to say I kind of liked it a little better than the Blair Witch Project. I like the Blair Witch Project, don't get me wrong. But, and this one is more, doesn't have the originality of the Blair Witch, but I like the characters in Paranormal Activity. You have Katie and Micah, and Katie suffers from a history of hauntings and spooky shit, and Micah's just trying to figure out a way to exploit that and push the ante, and I'm like, I can relate to this. As a content creator, if I start seeing spooky shit, I would probably want to record it, post it on the TikToks and the YouTubes, and look and be like, look at this shit, everybody! Holy shit! Proof of actual paranormal activity! And rake in the Google ad money, yes indeed. And it has a nice build-up. Everything starts slow, then they introduce the Ouija board, and everything starts cranking up at night, and they're like, well, that night was shit, but at least we have the comfort of the day to protect us. And then things start cranking up on the day too, and then you're like, holy shit, these two fuckers are fucked! And then it has a good payoff. Either one ending or the alternate ending that you might get on your DVDs. But I like Paranormal Activity. Yes, indeed. I like the scares. I like the build-up. I like the payoff at the end. So, I like the Paranormal Activity. Yes, indeed. The second one that I wanted to showcase is As Above, So Below. And, again, I've heard a lot of people dump on this one, saying it's kind of crappy. But I went to see it in the theater. And I like the premise that people are digging into the Paris catacombs, which are already very creepy, and they're going through the tunnels, which is already kind of claustrophobic. And then they're looking for the Philosopher's Stone, and I'm like, we'll contact Harry Potter. I know that fucker knows a thing or two about Philosopher's Stones. But they go scouring into the tunnels, and then there's their typical the Descent style cave-in, and then they go deep and deep. And somehow, they make a left turn towards Albuquerque, and they end up in hell. And I'm like, well, that took a steep turn to the right, or to the left, being the sinister side, as it will. And they encounter these tormented souls in hell, and I'm like, good job, I liked it. I liked As Above, From Below. So that's one of my other favorite found footage ones. And the other one that I wanted to talk about is Grave Encounters. Yes, indeed, it's about this group. It's like your typical ghost hunters, or remember Celebrity Ghost Hunting? That I think it was on MTV or VH1, where they got celebrities to go into ghost hunting adventures. And you have a lot of modern people doing it too, like one that comes to mind is Scarlett and Shotzi from WWE. They go into paranormal places. The difference is that the crew of Grave Encounters know that they're just selling bullshit. Yes, indeed. They hire a fake psychic, and he's like, oh, yes, I sense that guy is Geraldo. And he's upset because he never was able to find what was inside the vault. Yes, indeed. But it does introduce you right away that it's just a bunch of hooky. Poo-poo-poo-poo. Bullshit. Yes, indeed. But they go into an insane asylum, I think it was. And then they discover, like, oh shit, this shit is real. We keep recording it, because if we make it out alive, we're gonna go viral, and we're gonna make the Mega Millions. Ha ha ha. And there's a lot of spooky shit going about. Yes, indeed. The hands, the demon faces that look normal, they go like, whoa, and their mouths open up. And then everyone starts getting picked off one by one. I liked Grave Encounters. It does the whole paranormal research thing that you don't know if it's real or you don't know it's bullshit, and then goes at you, and it turns out that it's real, and these people are like, ah! I was not prepared for this, but keep recording. No matter what, keep recording, because it's found footage, you see. But they might still make it out alive and make the moolah. Yes, indeed, but they don't. Oh boy, don't. Yes, indeed. But these, are my top 3 favorite found footage for Top 3 Thursday. Yes, indeed. Do you have a favorite top 3 Thursday found footage selection that you would like to share? Let everyone know in the comments down below, and check out the Horror Man's entry, Horrific Nightmares GM's entry, and Mr. Dan and Horror's entry for this. They mentioned Chronicle, and I was going to go with that, but I wanted to change it up a bit and introduce my selection. Because Chronicle, let's be honest, is the closest we're ever going to get to a live-action Akira movie. Yes, indeed. And hopefully it stays that way, because the track record is not that good. But until I see you all again next time, thank you. Check out the channels that I mentioned, and I wish you all, like always, a good evening.